Boom, boom, boom. Ski Studios in the house. How we doing today? Anyways, had a good day at work. You know what I mean? Dude, money just goes like crazy. Had to get a new computer program. Had to trade the old computer in. Now I got another computer. And this one should be pretty good. I talked to a couple people and it's alright. You know what I mean? It's not the best, but it ain't the worst. And it's decent. So, anyways, I got a story for y'all. You know what I mean? I was messing around with the shorts a little bit, joking a little. So, it got me in the mood. I'm ready to go, you know? So, anyways, back in like 2007, I got a bunch of charges. They charged me with a couple robberies and assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, larceny over multiple times that I didn't, and they tried to get me for pissing outside. Right? I was with my buddy, right? This is kind of a takeoff on the other thing, but I got a good one. So, we're out there doing medicine in society. So anyways, right, we're going to do a drug, we need some drugs. And I had some money, and I had $100 bill, right? So there's some dude outside, and he was talking to him. So I was like, hey, yo, you got change? You know what I mean? Dude was broke. He's like, I don't got change. But, yo, you know who this is and who that is? And he's trying to act wicked tough. I was like, yo, I'll break you. And I was drinking, obviously. And he's like, yeah, da-da-da. So I get out, and I punched him. And he was on a bike. Dude, he wasn't a kid, man, I'm telling you. I punched him, and he went off his bike, right? So, whatever, dude. I was like, yo, you're a bitch. You're a bitch, right? You know what I mean? You're a bitch. Whatever. Everybody you know is a bitch. You know what I mean? Just talking shit. And anyways, right? So, right, fast forward, right? When I got the charges, he says, I said, hey. He said, I went up to him, punched him, ran his pockets, but he didn't have nothing. And then, and after I went through his pockets, I guess I whipped my, woo-woo out, and I started pissing, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be back to put a cap in your ass. And I'm telling you this, I ain't never said that unless I was explaining this story, because I don't talk like that. You know what I mean? Bro, get out of here with that crap, dude, because I don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even never threaten nobody with no guns, never. Unless I had the gun on me. You know what I mean? But anyways, another time. So anyways, right, I went to the Salvation Army, right? It's a program for people that are hooked on drugs. And I was there, you know what I mean? I ended up having a bunch of friends there. I ended up being pretty cool, man. You end up going to the warehouse, people are going through the clothes, and everybody's checking in the pockets, right? So the dude next to me, right, he's going in the bag, he goes into the pocket. What's in here, right? You guys put ketchup in the pocket. You don't know what he touched. But whatever, probably think it's some nasty ass period blood. But anyways, right, so, we're there, and, I got a couple friends, right, I went home for the weekend, right, and, believe it or not, right, I was watching 2020, right, I was just sitting home at my house by myself, because all my friends did party, so I was trying to stay home, right, and, I was watching it, right, and it had Middleton Jail on there, and that's the jail that people in my county go to. Some dude, I guess, was trying to set up a murder for hire and did it on the jail phone. Like, dude, how stupid can you be, man? Really, dude. And he got caught. So anyways, right, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh, man, Middleton's on 2020. So I call out my boy. My boy's like, oh, da-da-da. I'm going out to the bar, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I can pass the drug test, dude, with just drinking. Whatever, dude, I'll go out for a couple drinks. I'm out for the whole weekend. It's Friday. I got tomorrow. The next day, on Monday, I'm gonna be clean. So, whatever, dude, right? I go out, I go down there. We go downtown. I end up seeing some dude with some chains on. I'm like, yo, after I'm drinking, while smoking a cigarette, and I'm like, yo, let's get that dude. And it turned into a bunch of mayhem and everything else. And I believe it or not, this ain't really the main part of the story. And I ended up just going back the next day because I ended up doing coke all night. And I'm like, if I'm getting kicked out, whatever, I'm not the type of person really that goes on the run. You know what I mean? If I do it for like a certain period of time, I just really don't. I don't like doing that. But, whatever, dude, I'm getting sidetracked. So anyways, right, I go back to the program and I tell them, hey, I used. And they said, hey, you came back early, you were honest. They gave me another chance, but I had to start over. So, whatever, one of the kids I was chilling with, that we used to work out together, the kid was cool, man, from Lynn. Actually, two kids, and they were both from Lynn. And I'm on restriction, and, you know, they hit their 30-day mark so they could go out all over the city or whatever. Well, the kid comes back and he goes, yo, you went out, and, I don't know, it kind of, like, made me want to go out. And I'm like, damn, man, like, he said I did, you know, I kind of influenced him. I don't know if I did, I don't know if I didn't. But I know that, you know, I was staying there with him, and, you know, I was doing good, you know, so whatever. And he knew that I was, like, messed up like he was. So him and the other kid ended up bouncing. They ended up bouncing with another kid, right? And they friggin' went, and everybody's like, yo, we're watching the news. He's on the news. And they friggin' found him in a bulkhead. And they're like, hey, you robbed that bank? He's like, I ain't robbed no fucking bank. Oh, dude, they all got smoked, man. And it was like, bro, I felt like it was my fault. You know what I mean? Like, the kid obviously ended up going away for robbery. He was actually pretty cool, man. They're both cool, man. I hit it off with them pretty straight, man. You know what I mean? When I get into programs, I always, like, end up meeting up with somebody, man. It's pretty cool, man. And, you know, and dude, and that's actually, dude, that was the program that I learned poker. And I play poker. Like, I still play poker to this day. You know what I mean? I won 500 last week. Poker's my thing. You know what I mean? Like, I could sit there and play poker all day long. You know what I mean? Even when I was in jail, that's what I did. Played poker every single day. And, you know what I mean? I'll admit it, man. I win. Like, I'm not winning a bunch. But, yo, I'll tell you this. I win more than I lose. I don't win enough, though, that I could go there every day and quit my job. I would love to do that. You know what I mean? But I guess I can't. You know what I mean? There was actually another story I had, and I can't remember it right now. But anyways, man, you know one thing though, I always like kind of turn a little political point in here, and I don't know if the kid watches me anymore. He seems like he gets a little upset with me. On Facebook, we argue a little bit, but it's all, yeah, because on one of the videos, he's like, oh yeah, I said I won 500 in poker. He goes, oh yeah. Yeah, dude. No, before I went to go play poker, I found 100 in some sneakers, and I hit 500, right? And he's like, oh yeah, you get any arrest? I go, oh yeah, that $100 I found, it wasn't in my sneaker. It really was, dude. I just didn't, you know what I mean? Just playing around. But, you know what I mean? Dude, I could do this all the time. And one thing I could say, man, is they're going crazy with this trans shit, man. Like, for the kids, whatever. You're a grown-up, you can do whatever you want, man. You know, live and let live. But I'll tell you this. When you start messing with kids, kids have no choice, and they can be influenced very easily. You know what I mean? A lot of kids are like, their parents, you know, are like saying, oh, look at it. It's a girl, dude. They wanted to be a girl, and then they start messing with them. Dude, let the kid be. Because I'll tell you this, when I was in school, there was not that many people that were trans. Now all of a sudden, it's like 1 out of 10's trans. Get out of here, dude. People are influencing them. And when they grow up, they're gonna have no sexual reproduction because it got messed up, because you did mutilation, genital mutilation to the people, and now they got nothing. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to do a video on this on one of them. Because I think it needs to get out there. I hope that YouTube don't hit me with nothing for it. Because I'm telling you this. It's out of love, man. Because I care about the kids. I don't want, I don't like seeing them fucked up, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, man, I had a hard childhood. But it wasn't that hard. You know what I mean? So, whatever, people. You know, I heard about a doctor that did some stuff on some kids. And they actually did, what do they call them? Experiments on them. And it's so crazy the shit they did, man. You know what I mean? One time they had this thing, it was called a feral child. And it was a kid, right? And he lived in the basement, right? And they used to feed food underneath the door. It used to come up the stairs and eat. And like they just slide the plate under. And I guess they got found like at 12 years old, right? And it was called a feral child. They will never be able to speak ever. Because if you don't learn how to talk by age 12, you will never learn it. You know what I mean? You know, they got the homicide triangle. It's torturing animals, lighting fires, and wetting beds until you're like 12. You know, I don't know what the age is, but it's later than everybody else. And usually the people that do homicides or serial killers have that problem. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Some of this stuff. I actually wouldn't even mind doing stories on this. But whatever, people, this is my video. Hope you enjoy it. Ski Studios, don't forget to like and subscribe. Support your man, because I'll support you. Good night.